ABB's latest generation of thermistor motor protection relays offers a bunch of innovative functions such as dynamic interrupted wire detection, status display via the front face LEDs, as well as different connection technologies. Generally, motor damages caused by overload or overheating situations can be prevented in different ways. On the one hand, the indirect thermal protection, which is realized by overload relays or manual motor starters. They monitor the actual current flowing into the motor. Based on this, they derive a thermal picture of the current thermal status of the motor internally. On the other hand, a motor could be thermally monitored by a direct measurement of the real temperature inside the motor itself. This enables direct control and evaluation of the following operating conditions like heavy-duty starting, increased switching frequency, single-phase operation, phase unbalance, high ambient temperature, insufficient cooling, braking operation. The direct measurement of the real motor temperature protects the motor consequently from overheating and its consequences. These can be abrasion, which is caused by increased stress of the moving parts, or electrical failures caused by overtemperature, which leads to an insulation breakdown of the windings. The direct measuring principle is carried out by a combination of the thermistor motor protection relay and 3 PTC sensors, which are installed directly in the motor by the manufacturer. Those 3 PTC sensors are placed directly at the thermal hotspots, the motor windings. As soon as the thermistor motor protection relay is connected to the PTC sensors and supplied with the rated control supply voltage, the green LED lights up and the relay switches into normal operation state. The yellow LED displays the state of the output relays. The output contact of the thermistor motor protection relay triggers the main motor contactor, which is responsible for connecting and disconnecting the motor from its supply voltage. The thermistor motor protection relay measures the resistance of the PTC sensors, which reflects the internal motor temperature permanently. If the temperature in the motor windings rises excessively and reaches the nominal response temperature (nRT), the thermistor motor protection relay detects the situation and the output relay switches off. By doing so, the motor contactor gets triggered and switches off the motor. As soon as the motor cools down and the temperature reaches the reset threshold, it is possible to reset the thermistor motor protection relay. A reset is possible via the front face reset button, as shown here, remotely by connecting a switch between S1 T2 or automatically by jumpering S1 T2. The yellow LED signals the possibility to reset with blinking with a high frequency. After the reset, the relay closes again, thus triggering the motor contactor to restart the motor. The new thermistor motor protection relay CM-MSS covers many internationally valid approvals and markings, such as the UL 508 approval for the usage in the US market, as well as the CSA approval for the usage in Canada. The GL approval, which allows the monitoring of motors on ships or in many applications around the marine segment. The EAC certificate for being used in the Russian markets. The CB scheme, which is a vast international arrangement established by the International Electrotechnical Commission (IEC) for mutual acceptance of test reports among participating certification organizations. The thermistor motor protection relays are also approved according to CCC for the use in China. To use the new CM-MSS within hazardous environments, the ATEX approval is mandatory. In every product variant, one device with ATEX approval is available. The CE marking on the thermistor motor protection relays states that the product is assessed before being placed in the EU market and meets the EU's safety, health and environmental protection requirements. All devices are also marked with the RCM marking, formerly known as CTIC. It shows the allowance to use these products in Australia as well as New Zealand. The huge amount of independent test laboratories ensure best quality and compliance to the most important safety standards. In addition to these external certificates, the products comply with all major national and international standards. ABB ensures a worldwide availability due to our global distribution network. With the new product range of the CM-MSS, we are in compliance with the latest version of the product standard concerning control units for built-in thermal protection for rotating electrical machines. The newest innovation of the Thermistor motor protection relays from ABB is the ability to distinguish between different states like normal state, over temperature, short circuit, and an interrupted wire in the measuring circuit. The actual status is displayed permanently via the front-face LEDs. The excellent documentation in terms of data sheets, instruction sheets, and the EPR catalog provides all necessary information to select, install, and configure these products. The devices are designed in the new housing, which provides two connection technologies: push-in terminals for a completely tool-free connection and the proven screw connection technology with double-chamber cage connection terminals. The completely tool-free mounting and demounting emphasize the easy handling as well. Adjustments can be done by the front-face dip switches, which are covered by the marker label. The ABB Thermistor motor protection relays give access to worldwide markets and are certified for many applications such as industry, renewable energies, the marine sector, and dangerous and explosive ATEX environments. Discover today the ABB Thermistor motor protection relays for your application.